BattlBox and beer. Jeremy's favorite shows. What are we looking at today? We're looking at Party Forward IPA from Fair State Co-op. FS. This one weighs in at, guessing 5. Ooh, a whole 6%. I also want to say a big thank you to the Iceman. One of my, I would say one of my cool neighbors, but that's actually a pretty lengthy list. I am a very lucky person for this neighborhood and the quality of the people that are in it. I am out. I drove the truck and pushed all the snow on the boulevard. That's been there all season. That was part of Michelle's yard because I was afraid that if the plow dug into the grass and I did some damage. She really cares about her lawn a lot more than I do, and especially Mike. And she was out walking, and she goes, that's why they made grass seed. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna clear that all out. So anybody that parks by your house, personal favorite, doesn't have to worry about getting out on the passenger side when it's our side of the street for parking. That is definitely not filtered. Smells typical. I'm getting that pineapple thing, but I'm out snowblowing. Hang on, I know he doesn't watch these anymore. I don't know. Went to the dark side or what the hell happened to him. Getting pineapple. It's not a bad blend though. It's Stephen Bush would not like this. There's no ass kicking that's going on. Oh, I'm getting a ice cream headache here. Oh God, it's coming on. There. Oh, I'm over it. That's weird. Or should I? Brad's girl. I'm out doing a little snow maintenance, and my neighbor down here on the corner, the Iceman, learning things. It was awesome. Sat and talked to him for quite a while. He used to work for the Duluth Entertainment and Convention Center, and he drove the Zamboni. Thus, that is such a beautiful sunset, and an infinity pool. Thus, they used to call him I see like a hair out the corner of my eye. Sorry, that's a squirrel. As a professional, I should just ignore all things like the nose tickler, the underwear being bunched up in my ass, and a dangling hair right there. But you now know about all of them. So he comes over. He comes over and says, "Do any of your buddies or you would you possibly have any use for a box of green tips?" And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, I go, how much do you want for it? How much do you want for it? And I don't know how long he's had it, because now it's like, what, $1 million for this? And he's like, no, man, you can just have it. Why, thank you. So, thank you to the Iceman. But wait, there's more. Then he comes back. I don't know. BattlBox, we have to get to this because Jeremy would not have it any other way. I know how he gets if I don't show off the BattlBoxes. Then he comes over with a case of Castle Danger Cream Ale. Beer and bullets? I love my neighborhood. people that actually look out for one another, and he's constantly doing stuff for everybody around him. So big thanks to the Iceman. He unfortunately, I have to share with Matt. That's okay. Okay, a quick look at BattlBox Mission 96, Jeremy. I want some honest feedback, because I don't know if the Biden administration, the curse of the shitville. I told you that. Well, you saw me here with John Huber during the Lie of the Nation speech last night, so you already know that I did not listen to it, and I didn't get a chance to listen to any of my normal talk shows. I listened to a little bit of Brad Bennett, and then a few other people during some news breaks were talking about how the amount of absolute lies. The problem here is the liberal way of doing things is you just keep on with your lies, because there's so many sheep that don't use this. They just use this, and they never look in to find out what the truth is. But, oh my God. So the squirrel thing was keeping in mind that I'm just wondering where things have gone as far as, I don't know. You tell me what you think this is. And as you well know, or maybe you don't, I get the pro level box, which is everything each month. And if you're going to go as far as the advanced, you have to go pro, because then you get the sticky thing that's sharp. And this month, and I didn't even know that they were making it, but Taurus, Torrio fixed blade knife. I didn't know that they were making knives, but I haven't looked at any of this. So here we go. If you signed up for the basic box this month, you get the OD Green Cerakote Fisher Space Pen. And again, they stopped putting the prices in, so I can't tell you her eyes. Between her eyes and her hair, honestly, if just magnificent. Okay. The Space Pen. Right upside down at any angle in extreme temperatures, underwater, 3 times longer than the longer pen, over grease, and it's a Cerakote finish. Sealed pressurized ink cartridge. The Fisher Space Pen, item number 1. I'd actually put this in my truck because of the whole extreme temperature thing. Black ink. Next is the MyMedic Zips 2-pack wound closure. Okay, I'm not going to open it. Someone like EMT Railfan or Wade would know more about these. Looks like a violin laying on an open wound. So there's 2 of those in there. Next is the Ultra Clip 3. Let's face it, the vast majority of clips found on knife sheaths and firearm holsters simply do not perform well. We sure found this to be true over many years of testing out multitude of products. The Ultra Clip provides a solution to ensure that several products, including the Ultra Clip 3, and then you can ditch clips found on most holsters and knives. Wow, I thought it was going to be bigger. multiple mounting slots allowing for up to 1.7 hole spacing, patent retention system, beltless carry with 10 times the retention when compared to traditional clips. I had never heard of this. But speaking of that, I am thinking about, I have to, unfortunately, because he's not close, I want a holster for this combination. The laser flashlight that I was given graciously from Rich Huff. I want to turn the VP9 into a lit carry gun and carry it in this configuration. And I unfortunately have to send the laser, which I think I just recently found the box for it. If not, it doesn't matter. Just wrap it up. Send this to Pete. I'm also thinking about going through the my fixed blade knives and maybe seeing for starters maybe the Kudeman, if or have Pete make me a holster for the Kudeman. Kudeman, I love the sheath for it. It looks great. It's made great. It's a scout carry, and I don't know. I've tried carrying it like that, but it's great for walking and hiking. It's not so great for sitting in a vehicle. But this unfortunately, Pete does not have a blue gun or doesn't have one of these. So I don't know. If I was made out of money, I'd get one of these for Pete. No, I'm just lying and get another one for myself, even though it's made by a company that sucks. Customer service sucks. But I have to admit, I do like the lights. They're very bright. The laser works well, and I would cost-wise, the size, I might think about getting one of these before I'd buy another Streamlight. Streamlight is like, it's just like hanging a dick off of the bottom of the gun, where this all tucks in all nice. So you can't there. So unfortunately, I gotta pack this guy up and send it off to Pete. I'm also thinking on having him make me a holster for my Walther PDQ, or PDQ. I wish I had a PDP or a PPD, PDP, but whatever the one that J-Dog has. But that was kind of when I thought I would carry that one. And after falling head over heels for this one, which means at some point in time, I'm thinking, because I am slowly doing a holster damage to this, I need to start a separate cash fund and purchase a brand new one to replace this one. I mean, doesn't it make more sense than fine, you take yours and I buy a brand new one after dinging and denting and scratching? The holster's doing that to it. It probably might not do it once this is on it, though. It'll probably I'm guessing when I holster and unholster, it's brushing. Okay, sorry. Back to this. That is the basic box. So if you only signed up for the basic box, you get the pen, the strips, which will go in my either my big bag or in the one that'll be hanging behind the seat of the truck, which still haven't done. I should have done that. I should do that this week. It's like 40 degrees right now. Hey Google, what's the temperature outside?
In Duluth, it's currently 39 degrees.
Whatever. I call 40. Okay. The advanced box. The Calmet Everglow Light Tube. This thing is friggin' awesome. Proper lighting and compact but efficient package can be hard to come by. Whether it's in a camping scenario or lighting a home during a power outage, the Everglow light tube from... Speaking of that, Tardisius got another knife. You should go check out his channel. It's much more... there's less profanity than over here. But cowbell with every video, so if you hate cowbell. I will try to remember to put a link. Today, I am featuring Tardisius. So, Tardisius is going, yay, a channel with 27 subscribers is giving me a shout out. I'm about to roll big time, baby, on this. I have personally used this several times over the past 6 months for when the power has been out in my home. It works wonderfully with soft diffused lighting, and I have no LED. The efficient 5-volt white LED light tube is perfect for camping and outdoor. 34-inch. Okay, I'm bi-curious. Again, this is the advanced box, and this is the only thing in it. Sorry. This is going to be exciting for Hector. Hector, want to watch me blow up a big dick? Sorry, this shit just never gets old. So I'm assuming it has to be hooked to a power bank. Which I don't have one out and available right now, so we'll have to go old school. Okay, I have to admit, I will not mat. This all of a sudden is kind of cool. But I can already hear Cobra. Luke, I am your father. Come on the dark side. To the dark side. It's got a little like strappy thing so that you could power bank it and shit, yeah. Okay, that's I do like that. I dig this. Just for the fact that you can now deflate it and just roll it back up. See, the magic will be if I can actually, without having to take 27 attempts, put it back into the bag for which it came. It's like, if I was we're getting a power cord issue. It was all going good till the power cord decided to. Everglow light tube. Now, okay, I don't know how much one of these costs. That I like. That I definitely like. In the Pro... Oh, that was over the end of the USB. In the Pro box, you get the Zippo Axe Saw. Cold Hearted Bastard was first in. 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. Clyde says whiskey and revolution for all. Two-hearted, or cold-hearted, two-hearted, same thing. Said add the two extra shots. Then he says intro babe is 3 thumbs up. Those eyes have seen a lot of love, but I can't get the fucking bag open. Sorry, I blew up right there. It was a hard day's night. I'm feeling kinda cranky. Okay. Okay, we got hammering. We got accent. Gotta ask you a question. I'm assuming that you. Really? Doesn't come with one, but you can put a spare blade in the handle. So obviously, it comes apart to be an axe. Sheath doubles as a hand grip for the saw. Personal favorite. I still don't see exactly what I'm supposed to do. If it's from Zippo, I'm sure it's relatively fast. Just fascinating to watch, I'm sure. Whoop! Whoop, doggy! And wow! That is impressively sharp. So, this might be replacing two things that I have on duty in there. But the one is badass. It's that axe head that does just about everything, including track like satellites. Wow. That's... I mean, I don't know when... maybe Tardisius would know, because he's all things smart like this. When Zippo started doing so many badass items like this. Pop open the handle. Now you're back to a saw. Not bad considering it was my first guess at it. That's the Pro Box, one and only item in the Pro Box. And then you jump from there to the Taurus knife. Wait for it. Wait for it. Thank you, Zeus. Hector says, it is I. And then Gunwild says, yo, bitches. And Cobra says, hello there. Hello, Cobra. Matt Davis says, fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Oh, excuse me. Oh. Tea bag. Little pokey poke. Speaking of that. Okay, the sheath is set up to be scout carry. Shit. Seriously? Oh no, you could get a belt loop through there. T101. Anybody? I have no idea what that means. Otherwise, and I don't know if that's G10. They're a little on the wimpy side for me. I just like her, I like to have something a little bit beefier and black in my hand, and but it still doesn't feel bad. I mean, it's not the worst. There's been a couple of them that the steel looked really good, and then they got these dainty little, oh, I don't want you to get your fingers, but it's got a lot of that design gives you a good positive feel. Little forward jimping there. Seems to be a little bit longer blade than typical. Unfortunately, there's no sharpening on that top. Nice outfit. Let's see, what can they tell you about this? Other than Cobra says, good to see Mr. Huber. I always like it when John stops up. Let's see. That's right, my personal favorite. A fixed blade with a leather sheath. This is the Taurus Tororito. Is ready to go to work. Overall 9.25. It features a 4-inch razor sharp D2 satin finish blade with durable textured G10 scales. The scales are contoured for comfort and control. It is a full tang with a 90-degree spline for those bushcraft tasks. The sheath is made out of top-grain leather and can be attached to your belt in either vertical or horizontal carry, also known as scout carry. This knife is so nice and balanced very well, built for abuse and ready to take on whatever you throw at it. Just don't throw it. Just kidding. They didn't say that last part. So that is the BattlBox. I don't know. On first glance, when I looked just at the book, I kind of was like, eh. But actually getting my hands on the stuff, knife's not bad. I mean, again, I kind of miss when they put the prices on it, so you have an. Well, of course, a lot of the times those prices were just like the Biden address to the nation. They were just fucking lies. I know, and more of the bullshit media. Oh God, it was the greatest thing ever. It was all lies. I heard that some of the Republicans had some outbursts. Good. We should all have outbursts. We should all be in the streets. We should start by taking care of the ATF ourselves and showing that we're not going to be pushed around by people that just go, oh, let's just make shit up as we go. So all of a sudden, most gun owners in the United States overnight become felons. Proud member of the Go Fuck Yourself ATF crowd, I just want to point out, will not be complying. Eat a dick. Sorry, I blew up right there. Yeah, but then again, not sorry at all. Personal favorite. Hector. Oh, and Jeff doesn't know the difference between an Impala and an Opel Diplomat. He should stick to his pink Yugo. Laugh out loud. And then Hector comes up with this great shot G8. Well, at least Hector, it is a miss. The problem, Hector, is unless there's a boot that has one hole in it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to act like a dick. He could have been. Actually, Hector would probably like it if I acted like a dick. He might have been looking for Colonel Mustard. My bad. I didn't mean to blow up. Then he says to Gunwild, and Countach is a Ford Pinto. Laugh out loud. Evidently, Gunwild said something, but Gunwild's comment is not there. Then Gunwild says, "What gun do those ghetto gold triggers go in?" Come on, seriously? How many times yesterday did I say, before I die, or before John stops making triggers, I want 2 Remington 700 Magnums in the Remington 700 pattern. The triggers, well, Jeff, I recommend going over to Huber Concepts because he does make more triggers than you just saw yesterday. But those particular triggers are for anything that'll take a Remington 700 style trigger. And if I'm going to do this, I want something that I will actually enjoy. Just not here you go. I guess if I start a GoFundMe for a couple of rifles, I guess I can't be overly picky. I should be happy, because if I ended up with 2 Remington 700s chambered in 308, I have 308. On the other hand, I have always wanted to do a couple of guns, a 338, and that one we'll just put on the back burner because of what it costs to shoot per round, and then the whole smile money saying, you know, enjoy your 338 Lapua at your 100-yard range, dickweed. Even at 300 yards, that's like a waste of time and money. But the Winchester 7mm Magnum has been a round that I have liked for a long time, and two of those would be the goal. 30-06 or 308 would be, I guess it would be compromises, but again, in my brain, I would want to build up a chassis 7mm Magnum, like John's 22, that kind of a book, because that's, if I had a chance to go back in time, that's what I would do. If somebody has a chassis 7mm Magnum or some other calibers and would like to do an even Steven trade for my JP, let me know. The only thing that's probably not negotiable is I will need the scope. But again, those guns were not as popular as they are today back when I had the JP built and we were all in a state of a euphoria because we were all getting together in groups and we were looking at JPs and we're looking at the LWRC Reaper. The Reaper's still a badass AR-10, I have to say, but okay. But Gunwild, John's This boy is designed for a Remington 700. Just a drop-in for a Remington. Well, I think it's a drop-in. I don't know. I've never done it because I don't have one. This particular one happens to be a display, but it would still get the job done. I asked John. I said, so if the day I never get the opportunity to get a hold of one of these, what would happen if I use this guy? He goes, it'd probably work for, it could work forever. Who knows? But John was going on and on because the guy that does the laser engraving can now use lasers for polishing. And I guess John was often his Einstein tangents on he evidently using a laser for polishing is like the cat's meow. Oh, gotta go. Poco says, Mr. John Huber. McLean says, Eric, when I visit you, I promise I won't touch you. Wade says, unless he asks you to, right? And then McLean says back to Wade, what do you take me for, sir? I am a proper lady. Poco, didn't they hold the information about the balloons from Trump? I never heard about anything to do with this. But if Trump, first of all, I call bullshit on the whole thing, but if Trump never knew about it, I don't know, the whole, whatever. This is the sleaziest, most fraudulent administration in history, and anybody at this point in time, I guess, now I actually heard a poll today, and it wasn't of mixed voters, personal favorite, it was of actual Democrats that voted for Biden in the first place. 61, I'll go with, I can't remember, 61 or 66% said that this country is going in the wrong direction. Well, wow, you must actually be taking in some oxygen to that mush level of shit that you call a brain, liberal Democrats. Good God. No, I love the fact that everything's more expensive and that our border is being flooded with illegals, and yet that's okay. Corruption. Absolute corruption. I have to hit it. Gunwild. I wasn't in the club because I haven't watched or left a comment since Friday. I'm not psychic. Come on, I thought you were psychic. Again, I apologize to everybody that's done videos and I haven't done anything because this channel, because it's obviously smaller and not corrupted by like the Ebomi channel is, I have been asked to be notified of certain people, and I'm still not getting notifications. I mean, you look in the list, and it's like comments, and it's like, okay, so where's Gunwild? Gunwild, your video actually popped up on the header, the thing on your phone. It actually said the weather today will be. Oh, and Gunwild has his car show. I'm like, I couldn't find a notification anywhere else. How'd my phone know? But there was nothing in the emails. Isn't that where that list is generated? Either way, Jeff, I love you. Poco, who I don't love as much. Nope, you're not, or nope, you're right. I am not a doctor. My parents were married. I have no idea what that even means. Cheap old gun guy. It was good to see John again. Oh, and... Matt Davis. Yep. And that's what I gotta say about that. I love you too, Matt. McLean, Huber's voice is like Krusty the Clown and Chong. Wade, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders gave one of the greatest rebuttals I've heard to Biden and his masters. Yeah, she pretty much, I mean, oh, and the Iceman. I pulled out something that I enjoy shooting that might actually love being fed by your gift. Thank you. And there's snacks involved. I think it'd be fun to play roulette. To the trained eye, I'm like, oh shit, wrong one. While you're down there, Rich just cheers off. Cheers, Rich. I think just touching that one. Oh. What? Mama.
EMT, Golf Niner. What? Oh. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? Ignore that one. I meant J8, laugh out loud. I'm cool if you don't give it to me. No, I'll give it to you. Because you were obviously on crack. J8 is a hit. And I just love all the use I'm getting out of this. Sharky says to EMT, laugh out loud. I marked it as J9, as no way you'd shoot off the J line, laugh out loud. I'll stay west and drop there. Mike says, cheers, man. Cheers, Mike. Cheers, Mike. Then Mike says, that's great, John Huber is on the show. I gotta get them brakes paid for yet. Sorry, Mike, I sold them. Just kidding. Nope, they're waiting for you. I said they would. Mills Fleet Farm bonus awards. Hell yeah, brother. Sharky, cheers all. Hi, John. Sharky, that's one beefy 22 PRS rifle John bought. Thing is wicked. What, 17 pounds of... You know what he didn't show you? It had a tube right here with the Atlas brake or Atlas bipod on it. Sorry. Peanut's making my nose run. Almost threw that in the battle box. It had an Atlas brake mounted up here that allowed it to swivel in each direction. And when you flipped a lever, the tube pulled out. And then if you flipped another lever, the tube pulled out even more. You could have the bipod like over 2 feet ahead of the barrel. And it was those 2 tubes that slid out were carbon fiber. Yet the rest of the gun weighs 17 pounds. What in the hell? Are these boys on crack? Sharky says Juliet 5. Then he says, well, that'll teach me to not shoot a shot before I know where my last one went. Take it out, EMT. He meant J8. I marked it as J9. Nobody called J9. I have J7 as a hit, and J8 as a hit, and J6 as a miss, and J10 is a miss. Sharky, 1950. Now that's how to serve shots. right off the crack of your bunghole. Brings me back to Beavis and Butthead. Bungholia. Mr. 27 says 36. Then he says intro, Brubomi, ha ha. Then Sharky says, love the George Carlin remark by John. He even sounds a bit smooth sounding Carlin. Like George Carlin. Yes, yeah. Welcome to the cool sounds of jazz at midnight. Yeah. Everybody get your peanut butter and your poodle out. Sorry. Sharky SH. Miss Black as the outro babe. Nice. Also love the John Shuffle. Last comment. Redneck says, greetings earthly known as Captain. What? Only one comment from you? Okay. I'll take this as an opportunity because, yeah, it's been long enough. Again, a big, big thank you to my neighbor, the Iceman. I don't know if I should talk to Matt because I may destroy my relationship with the neighbor if he finds out that I But again, any neighbor that shows up with I don't know. These are green tip, but I don't think these are the green tip. But 5.56, 62 grain, muzzle velocity of 30-20, military grade. And a case of one of my favorite beers. If this was where I had to settle as a daily drinker, personal favorite. She's not large-chested, but she is a beautiful woman. If I had to settle with Castle Danger Cream Ale as a daily drinker, moving forward forever, oh well, where do I put this? Oh, because I got so distracted by John, I don't think I ever mentioned Gun Glutton. Oh, my God, it was good. I smoked that Davidoff, the year of the rabbit. That was personal favorite. That was one of the first cigars that I have actually smoked to the point where it was making my fingers burn before I discarded it. Good flavor. At one point in time, over half the cigar was smoked and the ash was still attached. Actually, the only reason the ash came off is because I was holding it in my hand while I was pushing the shovel, and I hit one of the cement is not level for my walk, and I hit one, and I came to a stop, and I was like, shit. Otherwise, I don't know how long it would have gone. Perfect burn, no canoeing. It just, thank you. Thank you very much. That was the first cigar I have smoked, actually, in a long time. And up to that point, they were all like the Al Capones, so you're talking about the little guys, or the Acids, also the little guys. Yeah, I haven't been smoking a lot of cigar. Winter really puts a kibosh on it. And if you were to sit for 45 minutes, I mean, I was outside shoveling and talking to the neighbors and started the Venture Royal, let that thing sit and run for a while. And then it's even nicer today. I was going to fire Vivian up, and next thing you know, I'd be doing rips down the alley and crash because of the ice. So, yeah, smell the flowers, baby. Yeah, that was a good cigar. Very much appreciate it. Thank you. Where do I put this? Well, there's one more. Gotta go run some errands. Christine's driving, and I guess I will be handing her the firearm because I'm not going without one. Well, as long as there's one with. It is a Hazy IPA. Weighed in at 6%, and it's called Party Forward. If I was condoned to the rest of my life with IPAs, which aren't my favorite, but still better than a few other things out there, overall, I'd give this an 8. It's smooth. I'd almost put it in the starter IPA category. Curious. The IPA Curious category. Okay. Hitting refresh. I see that Gunwile's missing comment did not show up. First in is Din Scourge. Take a shot or some Mad Dog 2020. You know, I didn't know what your plans were with the Mad Dog. You know, is that something that you basically put in a brown bag and get a straw? Wow. I probably should have marked it. Am I going to have to ask Matt? What is it? Was it the Philadelphia? I think it's the Philadelphia in the one skull. And the other one is the catch-all. Or do a shot. What else? I got one left from NIHAP. I have... That still has stuff in it. That has stuff in it. I never finished... Wow, I must not have liked 137. It feels full. $137, I gave it a 7. 138, I never wrote down, and I never went back to finish it. 139, I think it all got consumed. And that one was really good. And I still have... Oh, sorry. I have 141. 140 turned out to be the Octomore 13-1. And that got poured back in the bottle. 135. Hang on, I'm finding flasks laying all over the place. Cooper's Mark Bourbon, I gave it a 4. Didn't Scourge, you're kind of a dick. Didn't Scourge, I have to ask you, why did you send the Cruzane? Is it something that you like? I guess that's what my question is, if it's something that you actually like or not. Wow, at this rate, I'm not going to get to edit this. Christine is going to be pulling up front. And 130. The hell was 130? I must not have liked that either. There's a lot of it in there, too. I might have to hit the refresh button again for sure. Come on, come on! Small batch, 1792, and I gave it a 6. Why do I have... There's like... Some of these have writing in them that I don't... It doesn't look like... Oh, look! Bottle ship number 1. And I wrote nothing in here. Bottle ship number 2 was Sharky Sharky Smile Money, Smile Money, Smile Money. Battleship number 3. We don't have time for this. Do a schwat. Or no, I'm not gonna do the Mad Dog yet. I haven't decided exactly what how I want to torture myself with that. If I'm gonna just do a shot, I'll do something that'll make you happy. The the Scully. This was the better of the stuff. Seems how the lesser of the stuff all took a trip to the guy who I haven't seen since I gave it to him. I have an alibi. Okay, seriously, you gotta go. Din, I hope you enjoy that 50 break. Mine was badass. Yours is a little bit more refined. You have the second break he ever made for a BMG 50. I still think it's turned into Maker's Mark, which Maker's Mark is just a big pile of blended stuff anyway. Okay, Gunwild, cheers, nozzles. Didn't Scourge, I got you, babe. Sonny and Cher, I don't know. Fucking Poco, she's driving away with the dim lights on and she's making a play. She can't go wrong. Rich Huff says, cheers, clubbers. I'm hitting the refresh button. Nothing. No. And that is a wrap.